Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep. So I had some thoughts. I was considering some things and I realized, number one, I've been using a shield in my offhand because I've been concerned largely with being tough enough to survive things. But I'm looking at this and really thinking about it, and 15% block chance when block isn't even a full... It doesn't even completely remove the damage of the attack, right? We still take a percentage. I'm wondering if maybe we'd be better off dual wielding. We haven't really tried dual wielding as any class other than the Budokai yet, and I'm wondering, like, what if I just put this cool knife in my offhand? So minus 45% damage, minus 55% accuracy on the offhand weapon. It looks like no penalty on the main hand weapon, though. Plus 5 CT per attack, and I imagine I'm still getting the full benefit of that. And it has a chance to drop acid behind me. You know, I have enjoyed the acid. Out of context, that sounds different than I mean it to. So right, if we just... Okay, here we go. So it wasn't showing a dual wield penalty because that wasn't the weapon I had equipped. Does it differ from type to type? Well, that's a two-hander. No, okay. It's always the same. Excuse me. So 80% of 313 plus 45 or plus 55% of 194 is a lot of damage. The accuracy penalty is trickier. It makes it harder to tell if this is going to be an upgrade. But I mean, like, anytime this thing hits and rolls a crit, it's going to be fantastic. What's my crit chance right now? I mean, 13% crit chance. I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like the hide shield is pretty weak. If we had a better shield, this might be a little bit more complicated. Maybe we should go to the safe and dig out one of our better weapons. Because I have some cool stuff in here. 185, 270. I have a pretty good mace. Plus damage to spirits, plus damage to foes that are low on health, with a chance to deal some bonus damage. And a chance to stun on hit. That's pretty compelling, actually. Let's grab that. Let's try some stuff. Let's experiment a little bit. So let's offhand a big old mace. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Hard to say. The other thing I was thinking about was, as far as job points go, I think I do want to end up Sword Dancer, but I'm going to save up a bunch of job points. I don't know, maybe like 1,000. Switch to Budokai. Get some of the passive stuff from Budokai, and maybe like the 1,000 Fist Strike, which does not require your hands to be empty, and gives us a little bit of a way to fight multiple enemies at once. And then we'll switch over to Sword Dancer. That's the plan right now. So, are we... How much... Yes, we do have a cheap heal available. Here's the question. Do I want to go back inside my axe and make it even better? Let's go talk to... Yeah, Harvest, please. Actually, am I better off just offhanding my hammer? No. Nah. This is a good weapon. Alright, let's have a quick look at the item Dream Machine. Starting level 7, final level 9. Ooh. Starting level 5, final level 7 is a little bit easier. Greater monster density. Was that always there? Did I miss that? Interesting. Plus 5 stamina, plus 5 energy on the pauldrons is cool. So yeah, I don't think we want to go back inside the Francisca. I think we'll probably die. But if we're going to use this, we may as well. And I'll put enough gold in there to give us a good solid chance at a modification for it. And while we're in here, unequip, move to the offhand. We'll dual wield the axe and hammer and try to get a feel for this, how valuable this is. Okay, so we're doing like 86 and 55 on a normal attack. Some amount of the time we're going to miss. I am dead now. Ugh. So I sliced him for 49 damage. Oh, right, because, yeah. That's interesting. I sliced him for 49 damage because the axe attacks all adjacent enemies, and he got frozen by it. Despite the fact that the chance to freeze enemies on hit is on my hammer, not on my axe. So I guess on-hit effects from both weapons are applied to all of your attacks. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's do this. Oh, he's not going to bleed out because his stupid friend. And we can't quite throw knives that far. I hate this. This Panthox is going to bull rush me at some point here. Okay. Shadow Step is the other thing that leaves bombs. I wonder... My defense is down. The Mad Chemists don't really do that much damage. I think probably the thing to worry about right now is the Floriconda more than anything else. So I'm just going to drop a bomb right here. Alright. Throw some knives. We got a bone crab. And we're definitely taking a lot of damage. Step out of the claws, and he's done for. So let's just start in on this guy. Ooh. That's a unique graphic. Siglian's Shroud. This is light armor that grants Shadow Meld. There's plus 9% dodge and 50% shadow. I'm assuming Dark Res is shadow damage resistance, which is actually super useful. Man, I really like the bone crabs, but hold on, let's equip this. Huh. It gives me a Shadow Step. That's pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna stick with my bone crab armor, because man, the summon bone crabs thing has saved my life already a couple of times. It's not even that the bone crabs are particularly good, it's just that enemies get distracted very easily. I need food. Just get a little bit of regen going. The planks are not super important, but there's no reason not to use them, right? I guess except for the fact that using them, you would not be wrong if you said, yeah, but using them is really tedious. So, just for a second here, let's re-equip my shield. Well, this was not the right way to do this. I'll step around the mushroom. Weird stuff happens when you start fighting those mushrooms. Okay, that guy is a boss of some kind. I'm accidentally fighting the mushrooms. Okay. So, 96 damage. Ah, stupid combat log. What is the damage? What is the actual observed damage differential on a hit is what I'm curious about. And then we can try to do a little napkin math from that with the knowledge of the accuracy changes and sort of sort out what the difference is. So yeah, see, they start making these spores, and then I don't know what's going on. It's a good idea not to hit the fungal things in general. Well, shoot, I don't really want to go over there. I'm nervous about stepping in the poison cloud. How bad is it? Oh, it's not. It's not a big deal. I'm having a hell of a time hitting him, that's for sure. So where is... is there a turn where I actually hit with both of my attacks? Alright, let's try. Let's try again. So I'm hitting him for 75 damage with just the one hand. At one point I lopped him good. Yeah, I think this is worth the minor accuracy loss, especially knowing that I get the effect of both the on-hit effects of both weapons. It seems pretty okay. This dude is currently stalking. He does not apparently... No, he does seem to know where I am. He's stalking me, but not actively fighting me, which is weird. I guess let's shadow step him. Stop running! Oh, I have afflicted him with a number of bleeds. There we go. Yeah, the damage is really variable. Part of this this Francisca has that thing that makes the damage variance higher, and that's definitely making it more difficult to get a good feel for how things are going. Oh, hey. Alright, everything explodes in this area. So I'm picking up a lot of... Huh. That floral fat tincture is not at the bottom. Is that not the first one of those I had? No, I already had one. Okay. So these are just straight up energy restoration. That's pretty okay. I feel alright about that. Alright, back at full health. I think I did not need to go quite so hard on the health restoration. So some guile would be good. We need crit chance. Parry chance will be even more useful once we're a sword dancer, because they care about that a little bit. And power-up drop rate is also important. But we're doing so much damage, and I love doing damage. We're going to just do a little more damage. A little bit more damage, a little bit more toughness. Okay, that's a way down. I don't really want to spend a lot of time in here until I know what this is. Monsters regen. Let's just look for the... okay. Ow. Oh, hey, I forgot all about that. Alright. Well, we had a pretty good bone crab there. It bought us a lot of time to figure stuff out. So let's do this. This will drop a pretty good bomb, and then everybody will run from us because they're cowards. Well, he's regenerating, but we're doing damage to him pretty quickly. I gotta say, these bleeds are pretty powerful. Boy, this guy is a coward of the highest order. The thing is, I'm sure if we try to walk away from him, he will follow us, so... Alright. Yeah, you know what? Maybe our pickup rate is just... or our power-up drop rate is just fine, because we really are getting a lot of power-ups. Oops. Actually, yeah, screw this thing. Didn't even really consider that as an option, but yeah, that's clearly a thing that I should do. Alright, let's see what kind of final floor we got. 'Cause some of these final floors have been pretty great. Alright, I'm going to fight from here so that we're not accidentally hacking at the fungal column. Okay, so hold on. I'm curious, am I getting both of my attacks off on the bog frog? Because that would not be my expectation, but after seeing the frostbite effect of the hammer trigger on an enemy that I wasn't actively attacking, just kind of curious. Well, the Memory King came right at us. That's nice of him. What is this? Healing effects are doubled. That's going to affect me way more than it affects them. Should I also get... I mean, I'm in a position where I'm probably going to be taking a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and get a second healing effect rolling. I hate that so much. Yeah, and Shadow Step's on cooldown. So he's not... Huh. Oh, no, okay. The heart effect that tells me it's charmed was being obscured by the fact that it's rooted a little bit. That's why I was having trouble telling. Please stop doing that. It's very annoying. Wow, this is a lot of enemies all of a sudden. So let's do this. That'll drop a bomb for free. I'm going to miss this dropping bombs for free all the time thing when we switch classes. This is the one part of Brigand that will not stick around that I'm really going to miss. Okay, that guy hit me for 108. With just a random shot. Okay, well now I think he's going to bleed out. There's a summoner boss up here somewhere. Which is very annoying. We should probably leave, actually. Screw this. I wanted to kill the gold frog and everything, but, like, we're going to die, so... Alright, Let's see, I have some pretty good food. I think I have to use, like, a large amount of immediate healing. He's a conjurer and illusionist. No, 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 no. Screw that. Screw your stupid frog jump thing. Let's just get the hell out of here. Okay. Woo. Well, we're not going back into that item just yet. Alright, and then we'll take this and put this back in slot 1. Okay, I think the damage output of dual wielding is pretty good. We leveled up while we were in there, so we can take a cheap heal here. Retrieve the Hammer of Deadly and Beast Slaying. It is a Hammer of Deadly Slaying, and also of Beast Slaying. Alright, what do you got? He has some stuff I care about. I have not that much money, actually. We didn't end up looting a whole lot of valuable stuff in that dungeon. Hold on a second, Nando. Okay, we had 950 gold worth of garbage in our inventory. I should probably actually keep the monster mallet. I can imagine it's probably pretty valuable for me to try to catch a robot. And then there's a lot of stuff that we can just sell, though. Like, this isn't that great, this isn't that great. We're never going to use these. Actually, that was maybe not a good sell. Not going to use these. Think I'm done with this. Yeah. Hey, what's your face? Can I maybe have that back? Hold on. This is just better than the thing I'm wearing. I didn't even realize I had picked it up. Okay. It's not a huge amount better, but it is better. Okay. We have a little bit of money now. Let's buy some food. It's going to cost us quite a bit to swap classes twice, so I just have to be aware of that. And actually, how much JP do I have saved? Definitely not enough. I'm thinking that we want to pick up probably the ranged attack block thing, and also maybe a couple of the vital point abilities, or at least one of them. And also the 1,000 Palm Strike, or whatever it's called, the first one. So that's going to be probably over 1,000. So we're a ways off yet. I I can just go ahead and spend my money. Let's buy all of the things that we use to make great food. The lightning brew, man, it gets less and less impressive as you level up. Oh, fish. Fish is good. Okay. So let's start with fish. And we may as well put some cinnamon on this. Oh, do I only have one fish? Oh no, I can't repeat the recipe because I don't have the same seasonings? Okay, and this time I don't have all the fish. We don't have any milk, so we can't make any more ice cream. Definitely couldn't cook all of our apples into that stuff. And then we can keep doing it with chocolate, right? It's just any dessert item. Okay. Running low on apples. But I could do... It's probably worth it to do it with bananas, too. What do you think? What would make Java? What would make Java beans into coffee? Probably have to combine them with some kind of liquid. Maybe the milk? I don't know. Also, I think it's weird that a box of mints is a cooking ingredient. I'm not an expert chef, but I don't think you should put a box of mints into any kind of dish. Nah, I don't want to stow anything. I think we're ready to keep moving. We've gained a couple of levels by doing item worlds, which should make the beginning part of this a little bit easier. So do I want to do Old Amber Station? I know we had a bad experience in the other place, but that's not necessarily indicative of how things are going to go every time. And Old Amber Station is definitely going to have a lot of ranged attackers, which are kind of frustrating for us right now. So let's try this out. And you are a robot, so let me... I guess it's going to be tricky to successfully catch them if I bleed them a lot. I should be careful with that. Oh, I can't grab somebody... Okay. I thought I'd be able to grab somebody and bring them back home and then solve that problem, but alright, let's... Really? That was all it took to refresh people's inventories? Cookies are good. All this stuff is good. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll look, but I don't have the money to buy anything really... Actually, a tent is pretty good. We're getting to the point where our level ups are further and further apart. And so, obviously, tent is gaining value. Alright, let's release a monster. Beast, Jelly, or Bandit? Probably Jelly, right? The Aracudas taught the electric jelly how to do tricks, but the plunderer was too dumb to understand. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's release the jelly. Wanders out into the wild, never to be seen again. Go forth, little jelly. Take the lessons you have learned here about tolerance and also Aracudas, and build a better life. Alright, so now we will catch a robot. Because it looks like we're going to have to fight a lot of robots over the course of the game. Yeah, we're inflicting a lot of damage. Let's back up. Okay. Again, I'm just trying not to hit the fungal columns. Ah, we hit too hard. Maybe I need to unequip or something. We're taking an unacceptable amount of damage all the time. We found a lot of food due to that lucky final floor of that item dream, but stuff's only gonna last so long. The lava pit. Well, we did it. We have a garnet. So we can teleport around to some degree, although it has a limited range. Teleport to here. And then we will wait until it comes off cooldown. Ow. I'm not going to be able to jump all the way over to there, I don't think. Man. What are the odds that this is even worth the trip over the lava? It's pretty low, right? Yeah, maybe just cut my losses. A chest is just going to have, like, white gear in it or something. A Blade Master electrified physically resistant bog frog. Let's go somewhere else. I still don't have a good elemental damage weapon, do I? Nope. Well, we could certainly bleed him at least. But unfortunately, he's between us and most of the rest of the level. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Alright, let's turn on Envenom. So we have... Okay, we have a normal... We have a bleed attached to him now. We're gonna get him with the bomb. But we should lay another bomb. The fire damage is gonna help. And then we need... Shadow Step for the Shadow Bleed. Okay. Alright, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it might be. Alright, we don't need to fight the fungal frogs, but we are going to apparently be fighting a variety of different kinds of hostile bog frog. Oh, I don't have the energy for Shadow Step. Oh, he's a summoner. Actually, maybe we should just bail. Well, if we can kill him quickly, though. I could really use some energy. Yeah, actually, him not being physically resistant made that real fast. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. In fact, I think I took less damage doing that than we're going to gain from this, than we're going to gain from the turkey leg he dropped, so that's cool. Floriconda X, the Corrupted. What an edgy Floriconda. Is it going to be bad when this bomb goes off? Am I going to take a ton of damage? No, okay. I was worried that it was going to shatter all of these and do damage to me, so I really wanted to not be adjacent to them anymore. Okay. There we go. We got there eventually. Now these will go away, right? Do I need to break these manually? Kinda hope not. Yeah, okay. Oh, Floriconda X the Brutal. This is the other one. I bet that these two Floricondas were like a hardcore rap duo. Quote-unquote hardcore. A rap duo who describes themselves frequently as hardcore when asked. The ICP of the Plant Kingdom. I'm trash talking this dude, but I do have to be careful not to die. So we could do a stun thing. We don't really need to do a stun. I mean, I think I just keep hitting him. He's not taking any damage, though. There we go. I think I was just missing a lot. Keep this running. Oh, we're not full anymore. Let us eat a food. Ah, shoot. We're out of stamina. Well, can do this at least. It's a very clever way of not taking any damage from the bomb. Okay. Ooh, we found that thing. So, why was the reward so small? I guess I didn't even look at it before, but 56 XP is nothing at this level. Floriconda 8, the Brutal. Okay, maybe that wasn't an X, it was a 10 instead. I don't know that that makes a lot more sense, actually, but it would appear that that is what we were dealing with. Okay, oh, I don't... I used all my stamina throwing knives at him. Shoot. Ow. Come on, just die. Okay, jeez. No, bad Floriconda. Yeah, this floor being mostly water also is not helping with my stamina problems. We're pretty thorough here. I feel confident that there's not a lot of like fountains that we missed or anything. I am gonna eat some more food. Actually, we should probably use these. There's not really a good reason for me to just have butler's bells in my inventory. Like, I should be making them into stuff. Okay, robot. Let us try to capture the robot. Wait, what is the food that I... Okay, I didn't really get a lot of new stuff. I got new, more stuff to stack on top of things I already had. Let's just use a food item that will restore a decent amount of health. He's not bleeding. I need him to be at 15%. What if I just shadow dash? If I hit the other guy, so I... Oh, no. My plan was to only hit him with one hand there, but it was still too much damage. These enemies are soft. Some of them. The bog frogs are still a problem. The Floricondas are more annoying than anything. Alright, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the floral, or the fungal pillar. Fungal column. I ask you, what is really the difference? Alright, Goliath beetles shouldn't be a big problem. Panthox, similarly, should not be a big problem. Yeah, really, the only thing that's dangerous to us right now is bog frogs. And bosses. It's going to take a while before we're not afraid of bosses at all. Alright, well, I have to imagine that the two bombs will solve the problem here. Let me just wait for the ice to melt. Oh, hey, Katie's Enclave. That's good. It'll be nice to see a friendly face. Let's go get the treasure over here first. I don't know. Maybe she'll actually have some gear I want this time. I am not fighting you here. Okay. Alright, we have to fight this robot. Damn it. I hit too hard. And it's a good problem to have, but still a problem. Alright, what do you got? A chemist and sheriff's belt teleportation scroll. Very valuable. Okay, not a lot of really exciting stuff, but 3 teleportation scrolls. That's pretty good. That's a couple of decent get-out-of-jail-free cards. This floor is, like, very calm. I'm not sure what's up. It's weird, right? Alright, come on. Come on. Now I have to be gentle with him from here on. So I'm going to put a Shadow Bleed on him. Then I'm going to eat something. Let the Shadow Bleed work for a turn. Okay, there we go. Oh, the damn bomb. Ah. Alright, at this point, let's take some Guile. How am I doing on JP? 1158? I might save up a little bit more. Sell the nothing that we have picked up. A Sheriff's Belt of Familiars and Toxicity in Buried Loot. Interesting. Place called the Pet Shop between 9 and 11. I'll take it even though we're definitely not going to do it because it's a limited steps quest. And I guess if people have new inventory, we should go and check the harvest. Cool. Stop raising your eyebrows at me like that, Chimperton. I suppose, actually, I should have gotten another monster mallet. So it seems like the only thing that is used to generate that description of the enemy's difficulty, the below average or worthless or whatever, it looks like it is solely based on level, because the bog frogs are now marked as a category easier than they were before, and all that has changed is my level. I'm not sure how much level actually factors into the hit and damage equations, though. I don't really know a lot of the math. Oh yeah, I'll go to the bandit storeroom. I love stuff that's not mine, under almost any circumstance. Even better when it belongs to those bandits. Alright, well the game is definitely spoiling us with food. Let's keep eating. It's important to always have the fullest possible stomach when you're going to be fighting things. I would go so far as to say vitally important. Don't shoot poison clouds at me. What's wrong with you? What is this? This Panthox is just following me around trying to get murdered. Stop. Stop doing that. I don't like it. Okay, a buckler. We're starting to see items of a higher base quality, which is good. That's a good sign. I kind of wonder if we can just, like, bail on this dude and let him bleed out. Okay, no, the bleed would not have done enough damage on its own. The bomb helps. Should I go back to town and get a mallet? No, probably not. Alright, those guys don't actually hit very hard. Snakes are considerably more dangerous. Ooh, a mini-boss river spirit. The Plague. He's a conjurer. He has ice daggers. I don't know if I want to fight that. That sounds like a real bummer, man. We haven't been very thorough here, though, and we don't want to climb too quickly, because if we outscale our leveling speed with our climbing speed, we're going to end up running into enemies that we can't really fight. So let's keep looking around. That's a new one. Oh, hey, look who it is. Wow. A Vertigrizzly. Hey, Casino Shark. Is this Maguzmo or is this a different guy? Let's play blackjack, I guess? Alright. Yeah. Deal the cards, buddy. Wait. Wait, what? Dealer went 6, ace, 8. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a fair hit. Deal. Yeah, well. This doesn't beat a 19, so hit me. Yeah, hit me. Listen, I'm not great at gambling, and I don't 100% know the rules. An ace is 1 or 11, right? So actually, I had button. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Deal the cards. I understand. I remembered how the game works now. Hit me. Okay, that sucked. One more time. I've never been much for gambling because I don't. Whatever it is that like drives people, that like dopamine rush from gambling, I don't get it. It does not happen to me. So what's he on? He's on 18, and I am on also 18. Dealer wins ties? Probably, right? Casino wants to win. I guess hit me. Like, that was a loss either way. Yeah, it is just a straight casino. What's up here? Nothing? Not even any loot? Weird. I think it's strange to have a casino in a game where gold matters as little as it matters in this game. Like, it's not meaningless, but I don't really want to, like, put forth a lot of effort to get some extra gold, because I don't need it. So this is going to be a little bit of an issue. The bosses are stacking up. Let's do a position swap with this guy. I'm just dropping as many bombs as I can here. I was rooted. Okay, well that's annoying. And I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, if I had missed that attack, it would have been not that great. Alright, finally the ice fades and we can grab some of this stuff. I should definitely use some stuff. Yeah, I don't know, even like a lot of games now are like into like loot boxes and stuff. It just doesn't... Whatever it is about gambling that gets people and is really exciting, it does not happen to me. And so I never really get into that kind of stuff. Which I think is probably... It's a little bit of a bummer that I don't get like whatever that excitement is, but it's probably a good thing. Cause boy oh boy, do I not want to be a person who has a gambling problem, right? Well, it looks like we've actually really cleared out a lot of the floor at this point. There just weren't a lot of fountains on this floor. I should probably have some kind of health regen effect rolling. I'm definitely not at full health. But I want to use like the weakest versions of these things while I'm not actually in danger, right? Use the weakest versions of the things so that later when I am in danger I can do the other thing. So are we... Here we have apples. We have a lot of apples. This is a good low impact. Oh man. Alright, well we should probably deal with this. Bombs and bombs and bombs. I actually really like after a certain point the brigand is no longer like a close-up roguey knife fighting class and is instead a mad bomber. I wonder if it might even be worth it to come back to brigand now that I've gained such an appreciation for that master passive. And I do, by the way, still think I was right that these two passives aren't really that exciting. But man, the master passive is very fun. particularly Bleed's last 2 extra turns, very rarely comes up because we usually are killing things before the Bleed can run out anyway. These rock vipers do hit fairly hard, and I am doing a terrible job of hitting them. I really gotta use the filters more often. Well, this is a consequence of the dual wielding, but I do think that the overall damage output, the damage output over time of the dual wielding is definitely worth the little bit of randomness that it interjects. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to town. Oh, what am I attacking him for? Let's go back to town, buy a monster mallet. Okay, definitely taking that. See, one thing that I don't know, and I probably should try to find out, is whether it's cost effective to bring bandages. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's take the bandages and put them on our hotbar. That way I don't have to go to my inventory to use them. That's probably a good idea. And in fact, we should put like some good food on the hotbar. There we go. Just have some options. We're going to pick up more abilities. We're going to have to rebalance all this stuff, obviously, but one thing at a time. One concern at a time. Kill some rock vipers with your weapons to get some money, sure. Discover the bandit enclave. Alright, I would like to do that. The bandit enclave last time was a place where the enemies were easy, but still they gave decent XP. That's a good combination of things. Do we have any harvest? We're high enough level now that we could go back inside the item dreams. Yeah, let's take this. Let's take this free heal. Oh, the whole reason I came back was I was going to buy a monster mallet. We're going to try to get that guardian. I had to be careful with my mad bombing, though. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, you. He bled out. I bled him. I accidentally bled him with the your sharp stuff bleeds people sometimes thing. Damn it. And then there's an annoying boss, and we can't really fight him because we're about to teleport out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go grab another monster mallet. We're gonna take it down to the dungeon, and this is just gonna be super difficult. It's gonna be super difficult. When we get close to fighting a monster, we're gonna switch to our hammer, and that way we're hammer and mace, and we won't be able to accidentally bleed anything. We will eventually get one of these. Alright, do I want to go through the portal with the healing effect active? Well, actually, hold on. Let's... Okay. Do I have anything worth cooking here? I actually do have a lot of apples again. Let's put some nutmeg on one of them. And then some cilantro on one of them. That's not bad. We actually are out of apples. We still only have one fish, so we can't do that thing. And I don't think that, well, like, what about Java beans and chocolate? People like that, right? That's a real thing. Chocolate covered coffee beans or something. Also, what happens if I put in a recipe and it's not a real recipe? Oh, I made curry. Huh. It's hot. It's hearty. It's made with... Oh, okay. Tangledeep curry is maybe the fail state. If you cook a thing and it doesn't work, you get questionable ingredients curry. Fair enough. Okay, so let's get some kind of healing effect rolling before we step out there. Since we're going to be rumbling with this boss immediately upon entry. Okay, he has taken very little damage so far. And we are taking a ton. Am I going to die? Yes, I am going to die. But I don't have a way out. So what's hitting me so hard? The frogs hit me for 120 combined damage. He just melee attacked me for 102. So yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm too full to do anything about it. I can do Escape Artist? Yeah. I just need to buy some time for my healing effects to work. And the enemies are bleeding and stuff, so this is... I'm full for 11 turns. Healing effects rolling. There's a lot of rock vipers. He's going to summon an infinite number of frogs. Okay. So, do I want to stay... Do I want to leave my hunger... Do I want to be unfull so that I can eat an instant restoration food? Or do I want to just get a high-value health restoration effect ticking? I think that is the way to go. We have 2 high-value restoration effects. And then we will jump this guy again, I guess. I'm going to eat ice daggers on the first move. Then I swap with him. And now I'm standing in a fire. How much damage is this fire doing to me? 97. Okay. Can't really stand in that. Okay, I got a good solid hit in there. He's gaining a lot of health. He just gained a bunch of health. Why? Huh, it must have just been this effect, because it doesn't seem like he should have healed. Alright, so he's got a Shadow Bleed and a mild bleed. There's no point in me bleeding him. But if I can stun him for a turn, that would be cool. Then we can have a turn where he just bleeds but doesn't do anything to me. Okay. Ooh. A Mana Seeker's Ring and Lethal's Forbidden Tome. Using any ability that consumes energy may randomly summon shadow traps. Reduces energy cost by 9%, plus 20% spirit power. Wow. Okay, that's going in the bank. I should have banked this already, too. I don't know why I'm carrying all this stuff around. All power-ups become energy power-ups? That's pretty cool. I can see the value of that. Getting a lot of caster items here. Okay, free chicken. Well. So normal enemies really are not a danger, but it's dangerous to climb up to a floor where normal enemies can be dangerous, because then if you encounter a champion with scary traits, he could totally own you. So let's maybe come back for the chest. I don't know if that's a cowardly thing to do, but I'm a little concerned about making the enemies on this floor more difficult. Alright, let's shadow step over to here. Should probably focus on this guy. The Bog Frog's not really going to deal that much damage anymore. Is Chicken Dinner my weakest health over time effect? Alright. Let's keep that rolling. We are going to open the Pandora's chest. We're just going to do it later, after we've explored the floor more thoroughly. And my suspicion is, I think we're probably good on job points. Next time we go back to town, we'll do the thing. Bandit HQ entrance. Well, that's very interesting to me. Shark Tooth Cleaver of Vengeance. That's like a pretty okay trait. Man, I wish my Shadow Step didn't have such an incredibly long cooldown. Alright, so he tried to throw his ice prison thing on the bone crab. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get him to walk over to me so I don't have to step closer to the fungal pillar. Okay, broadsword. I think that's a quality of sword that I've never seen before. So we're going to go to the Bandit HQ entrance in just a second, obviously. Is that the way forward, or is that another side area? I don't even know. Either way, we're going to go there. But let's explore the place a little bit more. I do feel like I have a much better handle on this game. Like, it's taking sort of less cognitive effort for me to keep track of what's going on with me and like where my health is at, and that is a good sign. Well, it looks like we have mostly... Ooh, Charms of the Spirit. That's right, and we are not falling for the trap. We are not going to cross any lava to pick anything up, because it's never worthwhile. Okay, teleportation scrolls, without question. I do not have any interest in... Oh no, this stuff's pretty good. Now, let's buy that. I do not have any interest in the rest of your stuff. Good day. Okay, so let's go get the Pandora's chest. Then we'll fight our way back to the Bandit HQ entrance. What's going to be the best way? I guess it's better for me to go around. It's longer, which means we'll get in more fights, but I really don't want to just walk through that whole river. Although I guess at this point I'm actually at basically 0 stamina anyway, so it wouldn't really cost me anything. Hey, cool. A small amount of stamina. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Right? I think so. It looks like it doesn't actually show up on the map, which I'm a little surprised by. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this bombing passive. It's part of the reason that I haven't been in a super hurry to go do the thing, is because I'm really gonna miss the bombing passive. There aren't enough games that let you play as a mad bomber. You know, there's a lot of these like class-based games. I just want explosions all the time, forever. Alright, we probably should go back to town, and in fact, this will probably be the last thing we do before we stop for the day. I don't think I've leveled up since I was last here, but we can use one of our tents if we don't have a cheap heal available. Okay. What's up? Slay King's Supercharged Guardian Sphere in the Abandoned Facility 1F. Okay, well, I'll take the job even though there's basically no chance I get to do it. 1,826 money. That is probably good enough. Although, if I'm about to do a Bandit HQ... Well, let's... Give me... Boudica. Okay. Now let's... Oh, I lose all my Right, they put a system in specifically to prevent this from working. So I want 100 fists. So I just burned a bunch of JP. I feel dumb. And there's even a thing. There's a thing you can ask him. What happens when I change my job? Keep your experience and level, but lose the innate traits. Job points are not carried over. Okay, so I still have all that JP. It's just stored on Brigand. So I should switch back to Brigand at some point and go and spend all that JP at the Weapon Master. Okay, that's better. That's fine. So let's... I think I do still want to be a Boudica, because I think we want to pick up some of this stuff. So let's figure out what we want, though. 100 Fists is a definite. Palm Thrust is fine, but not... I don't think we'll bother with it. And then we want to pick up... like, we definitely want Two-Finger Catch. I don't know that we need Steel Resolve. I guess being crit is a bummer, but it doesn't happen that often, and I don't think I've ever been stunned. Iron breathing would be good. Yeah, iron breathing is not a terrible thing. Oh, I forgot about tornado stance. And then like 1 or 2 of the vital points. The thing is, you have a limited number of support skills that you can equip. And I think we'll probably want to keep... Actually, detect weakness often puts enemies' weak points on the wrong side of them and stuff like this. This does have somewhat limited usefulness, and this is also maybe not totally amazing. Make enemies take more damage, and then we can punch them with 100 Fists to cause confusion. I definitely want Vital Point Bleed. Vital Point Explode is also very good. Yeah, we're going to end up doing a lot of stuff. So, what we have right now is... Improve Strength, Swiftness, Discipline. When unarmed, deal extra damage with your fists, but I don't know whether that's going to be anywhere near as much damage as we deal by using our good weapons. Because my suspicion is that damage with your fist thing is probably based on your level. And so it has very different scaling than our ability to like grab an item from the bank, right? Hard to say. Let's throw some nutmeg on that. And then also bananas aren't bad, but fruit cobbler works instantly. It's awfully nice. Do you think chicken pot pie? What it'd be like? We need grain to make the crust and some turkey pot pie, I guess. Let's maybe try with the chicken. And then like a vegetable? I'm a genius. It's not actually... It's not horrible. Wouldn't be terrible to like eat this as you're starting a boss fight. I was kind of hoping it was going to be, you know, healing food. Alright, let's go check the harvest. Cool. I should have done that before cooking. We've discovered some star anise. I do not like the flavor of anise. We only got 1 fruit. Okay, well. So let's use our camp, or our tent rather. And let us move forward. Hey, you! How'd you get back here? We better take care of her before the Duke finds out we messed up. Yeah, you go ahead and try it. I actually need to get a little closer. Okay. I guess this is as good a situation as any to try barehanding it. So hold on. What did we do to that last guy? He bled a lot, that's for sure. But like, what about the actual punching? Gains condition, loses HP from Cloak and Dagger. I hit him for 129 with my weapon. It's actually... These guys are dying too fast for me to get good data. Okay. Easy enough, and then we just, like, eat something. Sure, I'll just eat an apple and then sit here for a second, regen. Probably good enough. Hey, it's the Duke. Well, well, well. Look who's found our way into our nest, boys. The worm returns, carrying all our best treasure right into our waiting claws. Oh, I think I had a voice for him. I don't remember what it was. I'm not going to try to do that. Ah, to thank you, wormy worm. That's a good insult. You saved my boys from having to break their backs hauling around all that shiny loot and tasty cheese. You keep your filthy feathers off my cheese. The Duke will take what he wants. But don't be sad, Wormtown. He can't even remember what his insult was. In my generosity, I'll share with you the bits of rind and floor crumbs that dignity prevents me from picking up. and you'd better snap them up quickly because your time is almost up. You made Lady Shara quite mad, and even the tastiest cheese won't change her mind when she's made a decision. Okay. What is your thing with cheese? Do birds even like cheese? Behold the great power of Lady Shara's research, the Transion Amplificator. A wonder that will fill my boys with vast and tremendous power, so we can fill you with hurt and pointy swords. I told you wriggled your way in too deep, but you didn't listen. It amplificates transients? It does this! Oh, hey, it made Shadow Boys. What is going on here? That can't... I did exactly what I meant to. Shut up. Yes, of course. Of course. This is the blooming of my master plan. Wormbo the worm, and now you get to eat the fruits. Choke on them while I watch from a safe but reasonable distance. Yeah, that sounds like you. I love that his escape is just his sprite slowly rotating off screen. Oh, that's delightful. This is a good video game. Oh, right, I don't have it in Venom anymore. That's why my slot is empty. Okay, so these dudes are probably shadow resistant. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. So these bandits are worthless. I guess the thing to do is step here. Start rolling this. And let's mess some dudes up. Ooh. Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of multiplying going on. Well, we have some range attacks. We're ready for this kind of thing. Why don't we throw some knives as well? Yeah, this isn't so bad. Okay. They do a lot of running away. My shadow resistance is lowered. Do I have a scroll for that? Self buff. Wait, this doesn't have any of my scrolls. I'm sure I have some resistance scrolls, right? I have a bunch of teleportation scrolls. I actually do not. I do not have any... Okay, well. Barrier potion? There we go. Elemental defense up. That's probably right. Is shadow an element? I don't know. Let's keep the health regen rolling. I'm getting stacks of shadow vulnerable. I wonder how much they're going to keep dividing, because that's actually kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't have the stamina to do that. Okay, I can drop a firebomb. And then we just distribute punchings, I guess. Oh. Okay, I guess that one was fake, and it just despawned. Well, this could have been more difficult, I suppose. Should I put some food in me? Let's keep myself from being full for the moment. Because I don't know what we're looking at in the future. Okay, we should smash all of the Duke's stuff. Good call. A broadsword of spirit slaying. Bunch of common loot. A judo sash. There's maybe no item that is less valuable to me right at this moment than a judo sash. Okay, I can't break his tables. Can't break his beds. Somebody was storing an entire cooked chicken in the dresser. That's probably not a good way to do that. Alright, none of this stuff has a title, so I assume I cannot break it. Huh. I'm not allowed to leave through the door, really? That seems odd. Did I miss a staircase? How do I leave? Do I need to look at this map? This map could be important. I'm not allowed to look at the map. Am I missing something super obvious here? Because the stairs that I came... The entrance that I came up is right here, right? There is no way for me to leave, it kind of seems like. I'm supposed to be able to go through here, right? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we call it here for today? Things are coming along. Did I get any... I got a very small amount of JP. Yeah. We'll call it here for today. Come back next time when I've figured out how to leave this room, which I'm sure will lead us to a very exciting place. And of course, we're gonna stay Boudica for a little while, and then we're gonna end up in Sword Dancer. That's still the plan. I guess we'll see how it works out. And we'll see you then.